Hi guys, so as you can probably tell from me having no makeup on right now, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you all. Now I normally don't do makeup tutorials as I kind of feel like there's loads of people out there that do their makeup absolutely amazingly on YouTube and teach you all the best things to do, so I kind of feel like you don't really need me telling you how to do it as well. But today I thought I'd show you how I'm applying my makeup at the moment and how I'm going to do my makeup tonight, because I'm going on a bit of a date night with Bradley. We're going to the cinema, so nothing too fancy, but I just thought I'd show you how I kind of do my makeup and how I like differentiate it from kind of normal everyday makeup. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy it. It's a bit of a chit-chatty video as well. So the first thing I'm going to apply is the Clarins Instant Smooth Perfecting Touch Primer. You all know I absolutely love this. I think it's a really nice smoothing primer for your face. I just think it kind of smooths over all the pores. It's just really nice to use. Kate from Ghost Parties got me into this, and now loads of people use it as well. The next thing I'm going to do is a trick that I've been doing in my recent videos, which is a trick from Goss Makeup Artist's video, and it's where you apply your powder underneath your foundation. So this is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, and it has to be a loose powder, he says, because apparently pressed powders don't work. So I'm just going to get a big fluffy brush and take some of that on a brush. Just tap some of it off. And then just put that over my face, just kind of dab it or swirl it on. So once that's all applied, and then go on to do my concealer. Now I kind of go back and forth as to whether I want to do my concealer before, or this is under eye concealer, before my foundation or after, but today I'm going to do it before. I've been loving the YSL Touche Éclat recently because I've just kind of been digging it out and using it a bit more. But then I use the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer, which I used to use all the time. But when I got my YSL one, I stopped using this really. And I really like this. I find it to be a bit more brightening, to be honest, than the YSL. I think it might be because it's a lighter colour. But I just really like it. I don't feel as bad like using as much light underneath my eyes, because obviously this is a cheaper one. Whereas when I use the YSL, I always feel really bad about using like loads of it because it's so expensive. So yeah, I look really cool putting that underneath my eyes, and then I use the Real Techniques contour brush and just kind of blend that. I've really been liking using quite a lot of concealer into my eyes to just brighten everything up really. I also just thought I'd quickly mention I have created a new Instagram account. Not for my YouTube and whatnot. The Instagram account I have for that is just completely normal and it's still exactly the same. But I've created a new one, and it's actually to do with Pretty Little Liars, and that's a TV show, and if any of you watch that, then I'm going to link the Twitter down below. It's PLL_edits18. Bit of a long name, but it was really difficult to find a name that wasn't taken. I think that's all blended. But yeah, it was really difficult to find a name that wasn't taken. So anyway, I've created this account. It's got like edits of Pretty Little Liars and stuff. If you have never watched it and you want to watch it, don't follow, because, or follow but just don't look at the pictures, because it will spoil it for you. But yeah, if you watch Pretty Little Liars, give it a follow for me, because it's just started and I've got about 30 followers on there, so I'd really appreciate some more followers if you can. The foundation I'm going to use is the Chanel Vitalumia Aqua Foundation. I've been loving the Bourjois CC cream at the moment, but because we're on a bit of a date night, I thought I'd treat my skin to a bit of Chanel, as it hasn't had it in a couple of weeks. So I just kind of applied that, and this is the Sigma F80 brush, which I really like for applying my foundation because it's just really dense. I just like that. I really like that foundation. I feel like it gives me a really natural coverage all over the skin, and because I apply the powder underneath the foundation for that little trick, it does kind of mattify the look, but it's still got that kind of luminous glow. I really want to try the new Chanel foundation. I've completely forgot what it's called. It's completely gone out of my head. I really want to try that one too, but I just haven't got the money at the moment because me and Bradley have just booked a holiday actually, which is rather exciting. I'm then going to just apply the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. I don't think this really needs too much talking about it, but I just kind of apply some on my cheeks, on my chin, and I just kind of dot it randomly. I have scarring mostly on my face. I don't really have too many spots at the moment, and I kind of swap between using the contour brush and the F80 to just apply the concealer. I don't think it makes too much difference, but I just kind of like pat that on. I don't kind of blend it. I just, obviously I do blend it, but I just kind of pat it on because I don't want to kind of like just wash it off the face. especially because concealer needs to be concentrated in smaller areas. So just pop that on. And when I kind of apply my concealer and everything, I like to have a really perfected base, and I like to have the fact that you can't really see too much and just everything looks kind of perfected. And I feel like this routine is really just looking nice at the moment. Now for bronzer, I bought this new Maybelline Dream Sun bronzing powder with blush the other day. It just looks like this. It's got a bronzer on one side and a blush on the other side. It's kind of like a corally blush. But I'm finding the bronzer isn't really dark enough. Now I use my Real Techniques buffing brush at the moment for my bronzer. But when I'm picking this up, it's just not transferring. My camera really doesn't like me contouring. So you're going to have to just deal with this kind of, it kind of like washes it out. But as you can see, it doesn't really do too much. So I kind of apply a little bit of that. But I doesn't really pick up too much product either. I feel like it's just not that great. But the one I've been really liking is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze, which I'm going to show you the difference. That just kind of, it picks up way more product as well. Look, you can see that automatically. And it just kind of gives a much nicer contour. And then just blend that out a little bit with my F80 brush. Especially for like a date night or a night out or whatever, you want a bit of a more harsher contour. Then I just pop some on my forehead just there on my temples. And then I just pop some underneath my chin as well. And I really like that shade. I love that bronzer. So yeah, if you were looking for a new drugstore bronzer, I would definitely recommend the L'Oreal Glam Bronze and not that new Maybelline one, because it's really not that great. Now for blusher, I was really looking for something that wasn't this. This is MAC Stereo Rose. But all the ones that I've got at the moment at my mum's are all like peachy kind of corally colours. And I want to wear a pink lip. So I'm going to have to use Stereo Rose once again. So I'm just going to pick some of that up with my Real Techniques blusher brush. And just kind of smile. And pop that on my cheeks. This gives such a nice sheen as well. I just absolutely love it. So once my face is done, I move on to my eyes. Now if I was going to do a really heavy eye look, I would do it beforehand, but I hardly ever do that because I hardly go ridiculously heavy on the eyes. Like I never do a mega black smoky eye because I just prefer to have a bright lip. That's just more me. So for the eyes, I'm going to go with the e.l.f. eyelid primer. I do love the Urban Decay one as well, but the e.l.f. one that I have, this one, is kind of a neutral colour, whereas the Urban Decay one I have is in the Sin colour, which is like the like shiny taupey colour. So this one's just better for especially like using matte eyeshadows and whatnot. So I've just been using this one this week. I then actually only brought this Smashbox Muse palette and my Urban Decay Naked palettes to my mum's this week, which is a very short amount of palettes for me. So I'm going to use this goldy colour in the middle here, all over the lid to start with. And for like a date night, you want kind of like a shimmery, girly kind of look. So then I'm going to go with this one here. Unless you're going like out at night and you're kind of going on a date. You're going to like a cocktail bar or something. But otherwise you want kind of like a bronzy, especially at this time of the year. You wouldn't think so with this weather. Literally, it is tipping it down outside. It's horrible. And my kind of little technique, I just kind of blend it in the crease. Like I just literally wiggle the brush. And it just creates a really nice shadow on my eye. That's literally my technique for eyeshadow. I've been doing it for years. And I was just watching YouTube videos and I just kind of, when I was younger, kind of just developed this kind of wiggle. And then that's just how it's kind of stuck. But it just creates a really nice shadow. Especially because you're bringing it kind of halfway onto the eye as well. It just looks really pretty and I just really like it. I really like those two colours together as well. I think they look really nice. And I'm just going to use this dark brown shade here, which is just a matte shade. I'm just going to pop that just in the outer corner, just to kind of deepen it up a little bit. But yeah, this is kind of my like go-to kind of eyeshadow, how I'm putting it on. Like not necessarily the colours, but the way I put it on like this. This is literally how I put it on every single day. Like I know some people put like different techniques and whatnot for different like types of eyeshadows, but yeah, I just kind of go with this every day. put like an all over lid, and then I kind of wiggle it in the crease, and then a darker one in the outer corner. And that's just how my eyeshadow life goes. And then if I've kind of blended it a bit too much outwards, like this eyeshadow has gone more out than this one, I just kind of get the contour brush that's already got concealer on, and I just kind of blend that around the edges so it doesn't go too far out on a day like this. Anyway, you don't, like on a night out, I kind of blend right out up here, and kind of like with the whole sellotape situation. But yeah, right now don't really want it to sit that wide. So that's it for eyeshadow. I'll just come closer and show you. It's just a really nice, like a bit of a smoky look, but yeah, nice and natural. And then this eyeliner is the L'Oreal Super Liner. I absolutely love this. I mention this quite a lot. I'm just going to draw like a little line. And I'm also just going to wing it out a little bit. Now, let's just be fair, I'm not very good at wing liner, so do not judge. Don't take your tips from me. Okay, that wasn't too bad actually. And just kind of join it up. I don't know if you can see that there. That wasn't absolutely horrendous. Normally it doesn't go too good. This one's going to be more difficult. And then the other eye. So as you can see, I've just kind of winged it out a little bit. I've been doing that quite a lot recently. I quite like it. But yeah, that didn't actually go too bad. Normally it doesn't go great. I'm not the best at wing liner. Then I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Mascara. Just kind of wiggle that on my eyelashes. I think we all know how to apply mascara by now. So that is my mascara done. And then I'm just going to go on to the lipstick that I'm wearing. So I think the whole country knows that I absolutely love these at the moment. And these are the Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet lipsticks. This is in the colour Framboise or Framboise. You know I can't say this. But I absolutely love these. I've been using Peach Club all the time, like literally every single day. I haven't used this one as much, so I thought I was going to apply this one today. Since I'm going on a bit of a date night, it's a bit of a brighter colour than the Peach Club one, but they're just lovely. They're so nice, and they don't transfer when you're kissing. So that is my lipstick applied. It's a really nice bright pink. I just really like the shade. It's just really pretty. I just want to put a little bit more on because you can layer these up. So that is my finished makeup look. I don't really feel like I need to put too much powder on because putting the powder underneath, it kind of like mattifies the foundation a bit, so it kind of then makes the powder not so prevalent in your kind of routine. I don't know if you can see, but I'm not actually that shiny at all. But I really like this look. I think it's really pretty. I think the lipstick just really like contrasts nicely with the blusher and with the eyes, and the eyes aren't too like in your face for the lipstick, and just balances really nice. I think it's a really cute date night look, especially if, say, if you're just going out with a person you've never even been seeing them before. Obviously me and Bradley have been together for a long time. If you've never really seen them before, or you're just going on your first date together, this lipstick is great because it does not transfer at all, and you're not going to like have it smearing everywhere, but you're going to look like pow with a nice bright lip too. And they also do a great red, so definitely I'm loving these. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Really sorry it was a long video, but I hope you enjoyed a nice chit chatty video from me today. Please make sure you check out that new Instagram account that I was talking about, the one that's related to Pretty Little Liars. I will link it down below in the down bar. Please go and give it a follow. I would love it. That's about it really. Again, give me a subscribe down below, and I will see you all later. Bye.